Hi, I'm the Deuteron Doctor, and I'm just gonna talk, and hopefully you listen, hopefully you understand where I'm coming from, but I feel like I should talk about it, and it... Okay. So, I don't want no pity party for this. I just want to get stuff off my chest. I am having a very difficult time trying to process what the fuck to do for YouTube. I've tried gameplay and it did pretty well, but now I do some gameplay and nobody wants to watch it. And I love to make the how to play series and it's really fun, but I can't do it forever. And that's not to say like I can't do it forever. I could do it forever, but eventually I will run out of weapons to do. Same with the Kit series. Eventually I will run out of weapons to do. What am I supposed to do? You know? If I run out of weapons, people that aren't subscribed are going to stop watching the videos. And hell, the people that are subscribed don't really watch the gameplay as is. I don't know what else to do. I know I'm not a very entertaining gameplay YouTuber. I know that's not really my forte on the YouTube spectrum. But the problem is, I love making music, and I have made music for years and years and years, but I have no means of doing that. Like, I can't use a DAW. I don't own a DAW anymore, at least not a good one. And there's no good DAWs out, so I can't make music. For those of you that are wondering, a DAW is a digital audio workstation. I can't record me playing instruments and then put them all together, because that takes like 3 days just to get one thing done. I could probably get 1 million of them out if I could just play the instruments and they'd all be automatically aligned. It would be so much easier. But then if it's even a slight difference in the tempo of one recording to another, the whole thing is ruined. If I start doing strictly Splatoon content, which I was doing for a while, it works, but again, nobody watches gameplay. So if I ran out of ideas and I wanted to post gameplay, nobody's gonna watch it. It feels like the state of YouTube is actively trying to hinder the growth of new gaming channels. Every single time, and I'm sorry for the voice crack, whatever, every single time somebody uploads gaming content, gameplay content to YouTube, it never goes anywhere. Especially for me, and I'm not saying woe is me or anything, but like it doesn't go anywhere. I try my damnedest to be entertaining. I try my hardest to do stuff, but YouTube takes too much time to do the things I want to do, but I have to do other things like have a job and stuff. It just frustrates me beyond belief that I can't just make videos and people will enjoy them. It's all about, oh, you gotta have the best quality. Oh, you gotta have an external editor, somebody that edits videos for you, to even get a chance on having a growing channel. You have to make sure that you have really good thumbnails and really good titles of your videos. I can't do that. I'm just one dude. Just one guy. What happened? Seriously, it used to be anybody. Any one person could make a YouTube video and it would be successful. Now, you got one person, and I have spent thousands of dollars trying to get this YouTube thing to go somewhere. And it just doesn't go anywhere. And I understand that YouTube takes time and you got to be really consistent with it. But, like, I had a month that I was doing really good with the How To Play series. But I didn't have a job because I wanted to try that. But it didn't go far enough for me to do anything with it. If it got 1,000 views, I'd have an actual shot at doing it. And I love the support that it's gotten. Don't get me wrong, it's the biggest video I've ever published ever. And it's done really good, and I'm very proud of it. But I don't have the time to be able to make those videos like that. It's just awful that I have to deal with not being able to make my own click in the YouTube ecosystem because I don't have an editor, and I don't have this, and I don't have that, and I don't have that, and I don't have that, despite the fact I have everything that you needed 5 years ago. I have everything you needed 5 years ago. A mic, a computer, a capture card, really good editing software, not KineMaster or any of those weird editing apps that put a watermark everywhere. I can do all that. Why is it that when I have everything necessary to make a video that should be successful at the end of the day, it's no longer viable to make those videos? That's what it feels like. And I've been doing YouTube for 8 years, and every single time it's been like that. It used to be you could record on the world's crappiest camera and it would be fine. So I did that back when I was in middle school. And I understand I'm in middle school, but I did that and it was no longer viable. When I did it in middle school, it was viable to have a computer, a mic, and a capture card, and you're good. Now, that's not viable. Now you need really good editing, like top-notch editing, really good thumbnails. You gotta clickbait people into watching the videos. Why don't we just make videos? Why do we have to trick people into fucking watching videos? What is the point? Why can't I just talk? What happened to human communication? What happened to just being entertaining? What happened? Why do we judge a video on why do we judge how long we're going to watch a video on the first 10, 20 frames of the video? Why do we need text popping on screen every 5 seconds like Linus Tech Tips and Mr. Who's the Boss? Why do we need that? What happened to humans that we need to be so immensely we have to be so bombarded with sensations and with things that pop out at you? What happened to just enjoying it? We didn't need to used to put a bunch of text on screen all the time and cut down talking so that the video could be shorter and people could get more information in a smaller area of time. What happened to fucking enjoying a video because you like the person who made it? What happened? What happened? Like, I have tried so hard to do everything possible to try to grow this channel. And it feels like I get a little bit of room at a time. A little bit of room, a little bit of room, a little bit of room, a little bit of room. And yeah, I've grown I've doubled the size of my channel. But 24 and 58 aren't exactly big. And I'm not trying to seek pity party, but seriously, what happened to the human condition to where at this point we need people to constantly be bombarding us with information and new sights and new smells and new experiences so much? Why can't we just accept humans? Like, why can't we just process things? Why do we have to instantly know what you're talking about all the time? And yeah, you could say it's from TikTok, it's from Musical.ly, it's from all those short form videos, but this has been a trend that I have seen happen over years. Only the top 1% of YouTube can get away with hour-long videos like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier and etc, etc, etc. Why is it that even YouTubers that are way bigger than me still, by the way, why is it that they can't get away with hour-long videos? Their hour-long videos do absolute garbage. And I get their hour-long videos on the huge channels, they do kind of bad as well. But they make millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars a day. I don't think one bad video is going to hurt them too much. Why is it that we can't just appreciate content? Sure, you can say my content's low quality. I could kinda understand that. But what am I doing different than everybody else? I'm not doing anything different. The only difference I can see is not having a webcam. But even then, there's channels with millions of subscribers that have no webcam. What am I doing different? This is as much a question of why the hell, out of 8 years of YouTube experience, I haven't gone anywhere. This is not just that question, but it's also a question of what are smaller YouTubers, and I'm not saying smaller YouTubers like 100,000 subscribers. No, that's a huge YouTuber. Don't say that's a small YouTuber. A small YouTuber is under 100 subscribers. That's a small YouTuber. End of discussion. What is it that small YouTubers, small under 100 YouTubers like me, are doing differently than everybody else? I do exactly, in fact, I do more editing than ProChara does in his videos. Why is it that he can get 56,000 subscribers? I mean, 56,000 views roughly on most of his videos. What is the difference between that? Consistency, sure. I know I haven't been at this channel for a long time, and I know YouTube is punishing me for that, but it's just, some channels will grow drastically for no freaking reason. Like ProChara, I had no clue who ProChara was in Splatoon 2. But now his channel is growing exponentially. And that's great. I understand that once you get popular, it's a lot easier to attract subscribers, but I thought it was on an upward trend just a week ago with the 5 videos in a row. But nobody, like, out of the thousands of views I got during that 5-day period of all my videos getting over 100 views, nobody subscribed. 4 or 5 people subscribed. You know, what happened to where nobody will appreciate your content? People will just come back without, helping you. I help you. I give you advice. You help me. And you subscribe if you like the content. And for example, people comment, which helps the video. And I'm fine with that. I've had many people comment and like and subscribe and whatever. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It doesn't make any sense. I feel like I try so hard to make good content. I have a computer with a 3060 in it. I have another computer with a 3060 in it. I have a 2-PC setup. A 2-PC setup. I have a better setup than a good portion of YouTubers. What am I doing wrong? Why do I have to stick to one specific topic to get anywhere on this platform when any other YouTuber at all could make a million different videos on a million different topics and do at least 1,000 times better? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've tried Minecraft. I've tried Splatoon. And Splatoon works out pretty well, but it's overcrowded. Why can't I find a niche that is good for me? What's holding me back? What is it in the YouTube ecosystem or algorithm that is holding me back so much? I don't want to have to advertise my channel, because that's cheating. That's, at the end of the day, come on, that's cheating. Who pays money to get their videos advertised? People who can't grow their channel. I don't want to be them. I don't want to be a cheater. I just want a community. It doesn't even have to be a big community. Just a community that likes me as a person. Why is it that you have all these YouTubers that can get 1 million, 10 million, 100 million even, or even 100,000, 10,000, 1,000, 100, for example, any of those numbers? They have a community that enjoys them, not just their content, but them as a person. But what am I doing wrong that hinders me from being able to at least have a little bit of a community? What's stopping me? And you might be thinking, oh, maybe you're just not lucky enough. Well, you'd think after 8 years, I'd have a little bit of luck. You'd think. You know, everyone says everyone's got one chance in life. And I've taken 1 billion chances. I don't miss a single chance. Ever. But clearly, I apparently life does not want to give that chance out. It's kind of screwed up. If everybody has a chance to be famous, why does it feel like nobody ever gets to try? Nobody ever gets to try to have a following, or, you know, I don't want to do this shit anymore. I don't want to fucking do it. Like, I want to do YouTube, but I don't want to do this daily grind shit. And I understand nobody does. And I know that the world wouldn't go round if nobody did. But there's millions of people out there that can have a little bit of a following. I'm sure there's at least 3-4 million out there that can have a following. Why is it that I'm just a normal guy? What separates me from Jacksepticeye without saying he's the CEO of multiple companies? Before, he was just a guy. In fact, he had a worse setup than I did when he started. He had a laptop and a cabin. What stops me from doing that? What stops me? I don't understand. And I know this is going to fall probably on deaf ears. But I don't understand why the YouTube ecosystem is so absolutely fucking skewed that nobody's allowed to grow on it except for people YouTube chooses. What happened to broadcast yourself? Bo Burnham had a phone, I believe, or a webcam and a piano. Jacksepticeye had a laptop and a cabin. What else? What else? PewDiePie was in college in Sweden. Who else? I can't think of many other examples. But lots of YouTubers have come from really shitty situations. Or even normal circumstances. Like regular dudes, like Civil Engineer. He's just a normal dude that made some videos, and lo and behold, he got popular. What separates me from everybody else? Am I just not likable? That would be a really sad way to live, just understanding that nobody likes you. And again, I don't want a pity party. Why do I have to be so friendly all the time? Everybody goes through emotions. Everybody does. Why do I have to be cheerful all the time to get views when anybody else can make a Rage Game compilation and somehow they're the funniest man that's walked the earth? It's a constant fight in my mind that anybody else can make any video on anything and do good, but it is not possible for anybody else. It's not possible for the masses, or the vast majority of the viewers. Why? Why is it that some kids can get famous off of some cringy song or whatever, and they can have a career built off that, but people who have been trying to do it for years, spent hundreds of thousands of hours just trying to get a following? Why is it that none of them, and again, I'm including myself in this, but I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about everybody who's tried YouTube before, whether they had the equipment necessary or not. Why is it that they can't do it? There's almost 8 billion people on this earth. You think not even 100 of them can watch one person? Not 100. Not 100 billion. Not 100 people on this one earth. Not 100 people. Not 100 million. Not 100,000. Not 100 billion. 100. Not 100 people can watch one person. And I get that some people just aren't entertaining, or some people, they don't have the social skills necessary to do it, or they are just a bad person. I get that. But what separates me from anybody else? The classic YouTuber sob story. You lost your father when you were young. My dad's been dead for years. In fact, my dad's been dead since I was 3. The classic story, oh, we moved when we were young. Oh, well, so have I. The classic story, like all the, it feels like for 90% of people that try YouTube, they have a specific set of things that they all have in common. All of them. Or giant groups of people have. Like, a lot of them have depression. A lot of them have anxiety. A lot of them lost their fathers when they were younger. A lot of them were moved when they were younger. Okay? And I get that's a very wide range of people. But if every YouTuber, every single one, or most of them, meet those requirements, why in the world do smaller YouTubers that are below 100 subscribers Why can't they have a chance? Why is it that we, as the small YouTuber community, aren't allowed to have a chance? What makes us so different than everybody else? Because in a lot of cases, in my opinion, some of us are more personal than everybody else. Why does everybody choose to have a watered down, unpersonal connection with somebody they like that makes content? Why would you choose watered down tech content that's made by a huge company instead of personal connections with people you enjoy watching? What happened to that? Why is it that people that are just like us, some of us can grow to massive lengths, become CEOs and huge YouTubers, but some of us, we just get left in the dust with nowhere to go? I think it's criminal. I think it's absolutely criminal that some of us can hit record on OBS, talk to a camera about a random topic twice a day. Takes like 5 minutes, no editing required, and make hundreds of thousands of views, when some of us are out here spending 20, 40-hour days. And yes, I know I said 40-hour days. Some of us can spend 20 to 40 hours making one video and get nothing. I think it's criminal. That's the way it works. I think it is. It's absolutely criminal. And the fact of the matter is, it's probably not going to change. That's the part that sucks. Probably won't change. It should, but it won't, because YouTube is a company, and companies like T-Series or CoComelon or whatever the hell, they can just go ahead, toss a bunch of money at it, and they win. Why? What happened to having soul? What happened to having passion? What happened to not having one giant team of people working on videos just to be successful? That's always been YouTube's thing. Giving people the opportunity to live a comfortable life. And I've tried everything. Why is it that nothing I do can help me? What is it that nothing the fellow small YouTubers that are under 100 subscribers, because again, small YouTubers are under 100 subscribers. Do not call yourself a small YouTuber if you have 100,000. That's silly. Anyways, what happens? Why is it that us smaller YouTubers under 100 can't? We don't get that chance. We're not allowed to have the chance. Why won't you give us that chance? Why can't there be some chance given? Take anybody's best video. Show it to people. Why would you lock it behind your silly algorithm? If you see somebody that has put hours into their content, share it. And I'm not just talking to viewers. I'm talking to YouTube. YouTube, if somebody has actual fucking talent, just recommend it. Why would you recommend something that's watered down, overly corporate, and has a massive budget, when you could see somebody that could easily outshine that all over the platform? There's people like Jay Goebs, and he's never talked to me. I've mentioned him, and he hasn't ever answered, but that's fine. Jay Goebs, he has a lot of passion for gaming. He's pretty good at it. Why is it that he can't grow very much? My friend Drax, He might not have the equipment necessary to grow, but he has the passion for it. Why can't he? He's tried his damnedest. So has Jay Goebs. So have I. Why is it that some of us can get super good collabs with popular YouTubers when there's others that are just as deserving of that chance as others? And not that I'm mad at some people getting collabs with bigger YouTubers and not me. That doesn't really bother me. It's just the fact that it feels like there is a club of people. Like YouTube decides who and who isn't worthy of views on the platform. That's what it feels like. It feels like they judge you depending on what videos you post. And if you're not to the utmost standards, they will not let you do anything on the platform. They will suppress everything, no matter how much the algorithm wants you to be successful. Or vice versa. No matter how much anybody will want you to be successful, the algorithm will suppress you. There's no way around it anymore. It used to be you could collab with a YouTuber and that would be cool. But now, if you collab with a YouTuber, if that YouTuber is more popular than you, guess who's getting all the views? Them, not you. Even if you both make split videos on the same topic as a collab, you're not getting nothing. You're not getting any views at all. But the popular YouTuber, they'll get tons. It's screwed up. It's honestly screwed up. And I need to think about what I want to do. I would like to continue YouTube, but I'm in such a poor life situation right now, and all this stress is on my back that I don't know what to do. I thought video creation was my passion for the longest time, because I can share music with the world, but music apps are hundreds, thousands of dollars. Not hundreds of thousands, but hundreds and thousands, in case you were wondering. But why is it that there is a select few people that YouTube deems worthy of any sort of success, whether that means getting 500 subscribers or getting 10 to 100 million? Why does that happen? Anyways, my name is the Deuteron Doctor, and I will see you later. And again, I know it's going to fall on deaf ears, but this is my thoughts. Bye.